Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sajidi Wardana. I'm from Industrial Engineering. I will tell you about my journey by motorbike. The trip that I still remember is that on December 22, 2020, I went to Kampar for vacation after receiving my semester report card. I went along with my friend on a motorbike. Previously, there were many friends who wanted to go to Kampar, but their parents were not allowed to do so because their report cards were unsatisfactory. On that day, the two of us left at 9 a.m. with the help of Google Maps because it was the first time we went to the Kampar area. The journey from Duri to Kampar we took 4 hours. Finally, we arrived at my brother's house in Sibuak Village. Until there, we rest for a while. Around 2 p.m., we went to the tourist attraction we wanted to visit, namely Pulau Simo waterfall tour. From my brother's house to the tourist spot, it took about 2 hours. The touring journey paid off when we arrived at the waterfall tour. The beautiful and still beautiful scenery took away all the tiredness during the trip. There we arrived around 4 p.m. There were only the two of us, no one else visited there. Maybe because it was late, it made us happy because the waterfall seemed to be private. We took pictures with satisfaction. It was getting dark and the time was 6:30. We did not dare stay there too long when it got dark because the position of the waterfall was in the middle of the forest. We decided to go back to my brother's house and stay there. The next day, in the morning of December 23, we went to another tourist spot called Pine Forest Tour. To get there, we traveled about 1 hour. When we got there, we were presented with the view of the big and neat pine trees. We also took photos and hired a photo service that was there to take our good photos. Satisfied, we went back to my brother's house. Arriving at my brother's house, we immediately got ready to go to Pekanbaru. That afternoon, we went to Pekanbaru. Our journey took about 2 hours, and around 4 p.m. we arrived at my cousin's house in the Rumbai area. In the evening, we went for a walk to the Keris roundabout. The next day, at 9 a.m., we went back to Duri. That's the story of my travel experience that I remember. I love this trip and I still remember it because it was a long trip, just the two of use on a motorbike. That is all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.